So let's go ahead and actually in our index HTML, create a footer. So over here, I'm just going to say that I want to create a footer element. And over here, I'm obviously going to add ID because I already have one footer. So over here, I'm just going to say that this is going to be a second, right? Not very original name, but just for this small website, this is actually going to work for us. So over here, I'm just going to say that I would want to place this in a H1 heading over here like this. And I'm going to say this copyright thing over here. So I'm going to say copy over here like this. And we'll find this one. And after that, we're going to say that we would want a make America drink coffee again, right? Coffee again over here like this, and we're gonna place some exclamation marks over here like this, and this is gonna be pretty much it for our footer. Now what we want to do is actually style it, obviously. So we're gonna have to go to main CSS and actually style our footer, right? So over here, what we would need to do is actually click main CSS, and we're going to start actually styling a footer. Now what we're going to do again, we're going to go over here and we're going to say that this is going to be a footer over here like this, and we're going to say that this is going to be second, right? This is going to be footer that has a ID of second. And over here we can see that we're going to be working with this footer, and there's going to be a couple of things that we want to add. We're going to say that the padding is going to be 2 EM over here like this. Then we're going to say that text align is going to be center, something like this. Then we're going to say that the color is going to be red, right? So this is going to be our footer, and you can see how it is coming along. Now after that, we're going to say a background color. We're going to change a little bit the background color, and I'm going to say that this is going to be chocolate over here like this. And then after that, we're going to say that we're going to have a text transform to uppercase. So we're going to say a text, and we're going to say transform. This is going to be to uppercase over here like this. And after that, we're going to say that we're going to have a line height over here of like 3 EMs, something like this. So now I can see that we have a fuller line over here, and then we're gonna say a text shadow. We're gonna add some text shadow over here, and we're gonna say that this is gonna be a 0.2 EM, and then we're gonna say 0.2 EM one more time. I'm gonna say black, right? So now you can see that we have a pretty nice text shadow, and after that we're gonna say a border radius, right? And again, it's going to be something like 0.5 EMs. So this is going to be our little border. Now that border doesn't, maybe you don't want it, so you can get rid of it if you don't like these little corners over here. So that's really, up to you, however you would want. That would be pretty much for a footer, right? So again, you can see that if we're making it bigger, it pretty much expands the same as block quote and a header was. So we're not going to be creating anything else. And for the smaller screens, you can see that it's lining up also exactly the same way. So I think right now the time would be that we're going to be just moving over here with this main section underneath the block quote and before the footer over here.